poor girl, and we've all been in compromising positions that only God has helped us out of. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, for real. So not only is it that, you know, I have a family member that was born in the exact same year, but I and people that I know have been in certain compromising situations that could have ended way worse than whatever it did. You know what I'm saying? And another reason why I did the Pick Me Awareness Hotline Rehab Recovery Center is because I want to bring awareness to certain type of friends, certain type of mentalities. And when I first heard of it, it just broke my heart. You know what I'm saying? So for me, sometimes I have to not think about certain things, and like it just invokes my creativity sometimes when it's like, okay, wow, that's a lot. I just get more creative, and that's that. You know, people deal with things different ways, and certain people get a little bit more creative. They get more in tune with their creativity, and you know, highlighting their message even more. You know what I'm saying? And I guess I'm one of those people, but it just sucks because they're not pressing charge. Okay. Yeah. Another thing I wanted to touch on was just I was looking certain things up today, I guess, and I wanted to just define idioms versus metaphors. A little English lesson, I guess. We all use idioms and metaphors every day, but I'll just read certain common idioms. So first of all, I want to define idiom for you. So an idiom is a group of words established by usage as having a meaning not deducible from those of the individual words. Example, barking up the wrong tree. Once in a blue moon, see the light. A metaphor is an expression of something else, especially something abstract. He broke my heart. Your heart isn't literally broken. You're just feeling hurt and sad. Okay? So let's just jump to the main point, which is idioms can be metaphors, especially implied metaphors, because they require the reader or listener to compare unlike things to understand the meaning. How is an idiom different from a metaphor? Idioms make a point using colloquial, culturally specific language. They may be metaphors, but may not always be. Metaphors compare two unlike things to make a point. So idioms can be metaphors, but implied metaphors. Idioms make a point using colloquial, culturally specific language. So the hieroglyphs, culturally specific language. So even if we decode certain things, the meaning may still differ. You see what I'm saying? So now if someone were to decode my dream, they would just have the general decoding of that dream, but they wouldn't have what that decoding means as it applies to me specifically. And for that dream to be properly decoded, I have to be aware of maybe what the general decoding of that is, because that can lead me to the further decoding of why I specifically have been giving that dream. You see what I'm saying? And what it means to me and my family, or me and whoever, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So I just wanted to make sure that we knew, or we brushed up on idioms and metaphors and things of that nature. So my channel is going to be all encompassing, but I might break it into maybe like a more spiritual side, a girly side, a general side as far as what's going on today, latest, how to incorporate a lesson into what's going on in like say, or general terms, or celebrity news and anything like that. Or whatever, however it goes, or whatever I'm feeling that day. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Because you never know with me, which is why you have to subscribe to my channel, because I'm all over the place sometimes, and that is my brand, eclectic and expanding your mind in so many different directions that you have no choice but to elevate your thinking. And you can't be around me and not elevate your thinking. And if you decide to not elevate your thinking around me, I know that that means you're afraid, and that, but you're on your way. So continue, and there are ways to elevate from almost any situation as long as you have breath in you. Okay, so I just wanted to make sure that we all know that and remember that, because sometimes we know things and we don't remember. That is a word. Sometimes we know things but we don't remember. So you have to remember who you are. Remember as much as possible. Don't allow people to distract you from remembering the important things. And also, this is another key, this is another word. I believe, honestly, education activates your greater being. Education activates, or seeking awareness or knowledge. It doesn't, it doesn't have to be formal at all. Some of the best knowledge I gained was not in school. And if a lot of different people are saying these things, it's not just coming out of nowhere, But so just seek knowledge, seek awareness, and it is different for everybody. Because I know when I was trying to seek, more knowledge, I was like, exactly, it's specific to who you are. Okay, but there are some general things that we're going to discuss on my channel, and whatever. But and then you tailor it to yourself, and who you are and what you know and where you want to go, and things of that nature. So I hope you enjoyed spending a little bit of time with me. I definitely enjoyed having you, and hopefully you like, comment, subscribe. I cannot wait to hear and read what you all, what was going through your mind. If you can relate, if you've had any similar dreams, I would really like to know. Or I have another dream that I can, but I have to. If you want to know how I finished decode, well, I haven't completely finished decoding it, but if you want to know how I decoded it, and if you want to hear my other dream that I remember from when I was still attending Calvin Coolidge Senior High School in Washington, D.C., and it has to do with, it's a whole nother dream, but it was when Phil Cunningham passed away. I had a dream shortly after that, and it was kind of crazy, but I'll save that for a whole nother series. But this series is going to be like the general / spiritual / it's everything. I'm everything, okay? Period. I'm everything. You can get a little bit of everything from your science. You can get a little bit of makeup. You can get a little bit of theater. You can get a little bit of knowledge, actual knowledge. You can get some business tips, all of that. And yes, I have a book. It's called Pick Me Awareness Hotline Rehab Recovery Center, and it's a little bit pricey, but hey, it is what it is. You can also just subscribe to my channel and follow my social medias to still get the same energy, the same information. The book is priced for the people that don't want to listen in the first place, and that it's going to have to be